Hi Virgo, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for December 2019. This month I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Ascendant, and Virgo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, you might want to watch your cusp sign, because in the past few months I've had several comments and emails coming to me that people that are finding like, well, my sun sign's not really making that much sense to me. They listen to their cusp sign and their messages are coming to them from there. So that may also apply to you. So you might want to check that out if you're born on the cusp. So all that being said, Virgo, now on to your December 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Virgo, is the Hermit, and the Hermit is, this is your spirit guides protecting you and shining the light, showing you the way to go, lighting the pathway for you to go. It can also be, you could be the Hermit where you're taking a step back and getting a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but your spirit guides are still going to be guiding you. I feel like this is a month and a time for you of illumination, more illumination than you've ever had before or have had in a very long time. Trust issues are going to be kicking up in you or either in other people. And you may feel like you've tried really hard to maintain something, and you're going to be looking at it and seeing how far it's progressed or come. This could be a love relationship. It could be a friendship, or it could even be in family relations, because I feel the issues of trust are around it. Either there's people not trusting you, or you're not trusting them, or you've worked very hard to build up trust if something you did was untrustworthy in the past, and now you're having to confront it, like, how far has it progressed? How far have people been able to continue to trust you? Or conversely, because this is one of those messages that could go either direction, issues of trust of people, of, do you trust someone? It can go either way with this trust issue here. And there's things that aren't totally clear to you that I do feel that you want more information on, or that you want to investigate further. You may ask somebody for proof, to show up, to be present, to give you facts. This could be, I feel this is in this, the feeling that I get the strongest here is that this is between you and somebody you're either dating, married to, or in a serious relationship with. But if it's not that, it could be, it feels like something close to home. It could be with a relative, a sibling, a child, a grandchild, a parent. And it's really a time where you have to think about, Virgos, how to situate yourself in a position that you're comfortable with. And if there's something that's going on that you don't feel comfortable with, you need to examine that and evaluate it and make decisions about what you are going to do so that you do feel comfortable. This could be in a work situation. Maybe you're getting sexually harassed, or you feel like you're getting taken advantage of at work, or it could be in a love relationship where you feel like they're getting everything their way and nothing goes your way at all. Or, you know, your kids are bringing home friends that you don't feel comfortable with in your house, like they could steal, or they're influencing your child in a bad way. So it has to do with your comfortability. Comfortability. That's what it has to do with. And some of this is. And what you can do. So if you're not feeling that way, how can you achieve that? Because you need to be comfortable, and you especially need to be comfortable in your own home and in your work. So the next card you have is Five of Rods, and this is an internal struggle going on in you, or it could be a struggle with coworkers, family members, or any clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. I do feel like you're going to be in the mix of some people that are not seeing things eye to eye and are at cross purposes with each other. Again, I'm going to say for some of you, this is happening at work, and for some of you, this is happening in your family. And it can even be just between you and somebody. Again, I get like suspicions or not trusting something that comes up here again. You may even, it could be you or someone connected to you, where you're looking into, like, there could be some things like maybe you see money missing and you're like, where'd that money go out of the account? Or maybe you did something with money and somebody's looking into, hey, Virgo, like, we had this amount of money in this account, or there was this much money here or there. Where did it go? It could even be that way too. And there's definitely people pushing each other's buttons around you and polarizing, the feeling of being polarized. And this is going to be upsetting, because I get the feeling like nobody's going to really want to be listening to what the other person or other side has to say. There's a lot of jumble up here, like a lot of talking going on and a lot of people not really listening. People really stuck on their own agendas and saying their views and their agendas and not really listening to the other people's point of view. This could have been going on for a while, or it could start in December and go on for a while. I don't feel like it's just an argument. There's time associated to this. And it's like there needs to be a recounting of facts and details. So whatever comes out in question, your integrity, your dealings with money or fidelity, or if it applies to other people, it needs to be looked into. It needs to be investigated. Facts need to come out. Proof, statements or receipts or, alibis. Like if somebody's saying, I was at the gym, I was at the gym the whole time, then you need to call the gym and see, because gyms make you sign in and out or sign in. See if the person was really at the gym, or they spent the money on this or that. Ask for the receipts, or go look at the bank statements, or ask, like, investigating and facts need to come out. Now, I'm saying specific things in your situation. Bank accounts and people's whereabouts may not apply. It may be other things, but things need to be looked into. Facts need to be checked. Proof needs to be given, whether it's got to come from you to somebody else or a group or organization to you, one way or the other. So now you have the moon next, and this is secrecy and deception and romance. It can be secrecy by itself. It can be romance by itself. It could also be your psychic ability and intuition is getting heightened in December. It can also mean there's something that's an illusion that's going on. And, so be careful of any illusions in December. Some of you are going to have a contact that's going to come in and reveal some things to you, tell you some important information. And I feel like you felt too much disappointment, bitterness and disappointment over the last, could be 9 months, maybe longer, maybe a year for some of you, but I get like all this disappointments for you. It could be about one thing. Maybe the rest of your life is fantastic and it's only one area. But it comes up like there's been some disappointment, and I feel like it's been going on for a while. And I feel like you're going to be like a little concerned about when to do things. When do I step out? When do I make my move? When do I make my change? When do this change in my life? When do I confront people? When do I ask for things to be investigated? When do I explain what I've been up to. Like, when is also a question here, or an issue or question. You may even feel like things have been sealed off or cut off for you in some way. And this could be somebody doing it. It could be a person. It could be, or a business or a company, or it could be a couple people, where I feel like there's some things that you want answers to and some things that you want to know about, but, or you want some things revealed, but you feel like you've been stonewalled, or information has been kept from you, or there's been something kept away for you. And that almost like, I see this path in the card right down the middle between those towers. Like, you may have even been misled a little bit down a little rosy path, like a little, not rosy, like a mysterious path. That's not the true path. You've been, I feel like you maybe were misled, or like kept in the dark, like I said, or led to believe one thing, but something else was actually what was occurring. All that is the energy circling around, really, even from the very beginning. Your cards feel intertwined to me. Sometimes when I do these general readings, I feel like each card is separately standing alone and are separate issues, and sometimes they're intermixed and intertwined. Your first three cards, I do feel, are intertwined. Now you have the High Priestess next. Interesting, because look, if you look at these two together, they can both mean psychic ability and intuition. So this could be saying, hey, Virgo, you're going to be extra psychic and your intuition is going to be extra high in December. But the High Priestess can also mean something is being kept secret or hidden from you or by you. Well, man, hasn't that been the whole story here so far? So it can mean something hidden from you or by you, or your psychic ability and your intuition is getting increased in December, or it can also mean one of your high spirit guides is coming in here today in the reading to give you a message or messages. Yet you need to know more information because you definitely don't have all the facts. And I feel like there has been someone that has been dishonest with you, and for some of you, it's about their whereabouts. But for some of you, it can involve other things. That may not be the case for all of you. And I feel like a big theme for you is like, I got to straighten this out. I got to organize things. I got to, and I feel like you've been distracted either by your own work or projects or plans, or by your own thoughts, emotions, and ideas, or other people around you and things going on in life that have distracted you from really getting the clear picture or a focus of what is actually going on or what was actually transpiring. I'm not blaming you. This could just be life situations, events, and daily things that have distracted you. I go back to the moon, the path in the moon. Some of you have been misled down to believe this one set of things going on, but really it was something else happening here. Anything that's been cloudy or not clear to you, and I know you're going to go, oh my God, that's too far out in time. I feel some of you will get the big reveal of anything that's been mysterious going on by or in July of 2020. If it doesn't come out now, if it's not coming out now or in January, I feel like July is a month where you will have the whole story you need to know. It is a strong time of you to follow your own gut instincts and your intuition, because it's not wrong. Whatever you suspect has been wrong or out of sync or nefarious or untruth or an illusion, whatever you suspect is you have to pay attention to your intuition, because you're actually correct. For some of you, it could even be somebody that's been having problems and they've been keeping it from you. So some of you, it's not somebody stealing money. Some of you, it's not somebody being unfaithful or telling you they're in one place and really they're another. Some of you, it's not that. Some of you, there's somebody that is having issues. That could be your son, your daughter, your spouse, your significant other, your parents, somebody that they haven't been telling you. They've been hiding it, or they're leading you to believe everything's okay and it really wasn't. So you got some real mysterious things going on here in your reading. Some of it is. And here you have the Knight of Pentacles last, which is probably you. This is an earth sign person, either Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, sun, moon, or rising sign. It could also be another earth sign person. December and January is where you're going to do some solidifying of arrangements and agreements with people. This could be signing contracts, bills of sale, anything like that, solidifying contracts and deals. And it's kind of like you're holding all the cards, Virgo, because it's like they can't do it without you, because you're holding either what is of value or you're the money person. Like, they can't do it without you. You hold the cards here in this situation because you hold the value. And I feel like you're going to get involved in some good things in the next coming months that are going to be like a chain of events. Like, you get involved in this, and then one thing leads to the next, and then that leads to something else. Like, there's all this dovetailing of, like, once you make this deal, this connection, it's going to cause a chain of events that are going to be, that's going to end up being things rolling forward and very beneficial to you, especially if it has to do with money, income, that kind of thing. Some of you are going to retrieve lost information from the shadows or of the internet or from books or somewhere that is going to be very useful and helpful to you in these things you're going to do moving forward. Could even be like old blueprints, old plans. Could even have to do with the mechanics of things, piping underground, or machine plans, like things that look like blueprints or plans, or the way something is made or put together. And I feel like once that gets going for you, it's going to be smooth sailing straight down the middle, and nothing's going to disrupt you. You're like in the disruptive chain of things happening now, and you may have been in that already. And I feel like you're going to put things in proper alignment. You're going to get things straightened out. You're going to get everything organized. You're going to get things in order. And some of you are going to come to the realization that there's some little that you can do about other people's problems or their dishonesty or whatever they're finagling or up to. You can only control what you can do. You can't worry about what you can't control. Okay, so now I'm going to look into the gemstone crystals for you, and I apologize I didn't do it last month. I had some health issues come up, and I had to travel to do with that and some other things. So I barely got the November readings out. I did, but I had to cut corners somewhere, so I didn't do this crystal part of the reading. So let's do it for you for December and see what's the best gemstone crystal for Virgos to work with, wear, use in December 2019. Spirit guides, what's the best gemstone crystal for Virgo for the month of December 2019? What's the best gemstone crystal for Virgo? You got lapis. It just wanted to jump in my hand. So lapis is the crystal you got. Let's see why this is good for you for December. This is going to help you if you are someone that is experiencing sleepless nights. It's going to help you sleep. And also accessing information that's important knowledge coming to you from your spirit guides in your dream state. So it's going to help you with sleepless nights. It's also going to help you accentuate important and valuable information that's going to come to you in your dreams. It's also going to help you if you feel cut off, abandoned, or lost. It's going to give you the feeling of like things are solidifying, not like things are dissipating and like, ooh, in this like illusion feeling. It's going to help bring in concrete things and solidify things for you. It's also going to generate, just like it's going to help your aura generate this like feeling of peace and well-being. It's going to like really resonate with your aura, your chakras, and bring you like this sense of peace, which seems like that would be very beneficial for you considering what's come up here in your cards. It's also going to help you, like anything that you want, anything you want to push forward. Doesn't matter what it is. Contracts, bills of sales, work you're doing, a relationship, any agenda. It's going to help you with that drive and that push forward. Now, you can get gemstone bracelets on eBay that are all like the beaded ones, or Amazon maybe has them too. Or if you have a crystal, or you can get a loose gem like this, you can get them. I got it at a store that sells metaphysical, like tarot cards and books and crystals and incense. They have a lot of things. You can find them there. You can find them at gem and mineral stores. You can also find them online. I do get people that ask me where I got them. Some I've gotten them all over the place. Different stores I've gone into. I've gotten them online. You know, some people have given them to me. So hopefully this lapis will help you out with what you have going on this month of December. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching my videos. I do truly, truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from some special video series I recorded, we have 2 eclipses coming up. One is on December 26th in Capricorn. That's a solar eclipse in Capricorn. And then we also have a full moon lunar eclipse that's going to occur on January 10th in the sign of Cancer. So these eclipses always affect us by bringing change and new beginnings and endings. So if you want to see what tarot cards and crystal said for you, for your sign, I did 2 separate readings because maybe you're not going to want to buy both, and it would have made the video a lot longer and cost more to put it all in one. So you have your choice of getting either or both. The first video series is called The Solar Eclipse in Capricorn, December 26, 2019, Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings. The second eclipse series of videos I did is called The Full Moon Lunar Eclipse in Cancer, January 10th, 2020, Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings. So if you're interested in those links are in the description box below this video in the Show More section. And as always, I have my psychic crystal readings available for the month of December 2019 for your sign, Virgo. If you're interested in seeing what my spirit guides said to expand and continue on from this reading here, and you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the description box in the Show More section. And you can also get all of these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series. You can read what they're about, how long they are, what cards I used, if I used the crystal. And you just pick the video series you want, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you want to receive more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC on Facebook, and my Instagram account, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing month of December. I wish you Merry Christmas and happy holidays and happy holiday season and whatever holidays you celebrate. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.